So here's what we've got going on today. I hope you guys had a great weekend. We are talking about observational drawings today. So as a part of our 7th grade curriculum, observational drawings are included in that. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what that is, what we're doing today for our activity. If you are wondering where our progress stands on our altered books, we're going to pick that back up after spring break. So that's a larger project. We need a larger chunk of time. So we're going to fit in our observational drawing lesson this week, and then we're going to pick that back up next week. That'll also give you some time to maybe collect some art supplies if you need to do that. Or I guess you can always just use what's around your house, but it gives you a little bit more time to prepare for that project. So we're gonna go ahead and get started today. It's kind of crazy that we're on week 2. I really miss going into my classroom and seeing you guys. So something that I had thought that I would do if there's enough interest is a Zoom call. I know that a lot of teachers haven't been doing that, so I don't wanna inundate you with that if you've already been doing that, all last week. But if there's enough interest, shoot me an email and I'll compile some of the frequently asked questions that I've been seeing and can answer those and say hi in a Zoom call. So let's get started. So today we're talking about observational drawings. So here's what an observational drawing is. An observational drawing is when an artist takes an object or a person or a place and they sit down with their drawing supplies and they draw it. So they're just observing something in front of them. It's not based off of a photograph, it's based off of something directly in front of them. For us, we're going to be drawing objects today. So that is another vocabulary term, which is a still life. So a still life is when an artist, when an artist sets up an arrangement of objects and decides to draw them. So for myself today, I chose this little guy that I've got. This is an issue with my cats. I've got this little guy that I had around my house, just a little plant. I thought it would be really fun to draw from different angles. So here's what we're gonna do today. You are gonna choose one object around your house. That could be something sentimental. That could be just a random knickknack that you have around your house. You go out into the garage, you go outside and find something, but you're gonna find an object and we're gonna be drawing it from 3 different angles. So I don't know if you can see here, but I had this little guy, and for my 3 drawings, okay, out of the way. For my 3 drawings, I traced a postcard 3 different times. So I've got 1, 2, and then my 3rd one is on this page. That makes it so I have a box to fill. I always think it's easier to draw inside of a box. It's why we do our sketchbooks inside of a box. It's just easier to fill than like a full page. So you're gonna go ahead and draw 3 boxes. I would trace something so that they are a nice rectangle or a square for you. And then you're gonna draw your object from 3 different perspectives. So for the first one, I just use pencil here. For the first one, I just set it up right in front of me. I've got my little, I've got my iced coffee here, so that's what you see in the background. Okay, I have filmed this so many times, and they always go crazy when I start talking to my house. I'm sorry. Little iced coffee here, so that's what you see in the background, but I've got my plant, I've got my 2 leaves here. For this one, I had my hand holding it, and this is just a view from the top. So you're seeing, the top down there. And then for my last one, it's not my favorite, I didn't really finish it, but I zoomed in on one of the leaves. Now, another thing that I included in mine was a few shadows. So I just took my pencil and put in some of these shadows that you see here on the container. So feel free to add value to this. It doesn't just have to be the outline. You could take your pencil and start to go in and do some of that shading, some of that sketching, but these are just practice. So 1 object, 3 different views today. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing something with these, so make sure that you hold on to them. If you want to do these in color today, you can do that. You don't have to use pencil. I know some people like to kind of, go above and beyond and use the art supplies at their house. So that's entirely up to you. So that's what we're doing today. Nothing to turn in today. Only thing is, if you want to shoot me an email, if you're interested in that Zoom call, I will go ahead and set that up. I've got Zoom calls like with teachers all afternoon, but I will absolutely make one for us if there is some interest. Or even if you just want to say hi, I could do it by class. I could do it just afternoon classes, morning classes. So that is that, I think, for announcements. We're going to do altered books when we return. And that's it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to get a little restless. I'm hoping that the sun will come out soon so that we can get outside a bit. My husband is still working, so it's just me and my cats here during the week. What else? So yeah, that's what's going on here. Let me know how your day, how your weeks have been. I miss that interaction. I miss you guys. And I will talk to you soon. See ya. Have a good Monday.